Hello, it's Tiffany, and I'm gonna make a quick video kind of going through, this is like very random, but kind of going through some of the purchases I've made like during this chemotherapy treatment, and things that have like helped in like skincare, body care, lotions, medications, things like that. So yeah, like a lot of this got recommendations from other people's videos, or and most of these things really helped me for like some of my side effects during this chemotherapy treatment. So I just wanted to share. The first one is this Cetaphil, I think that's how you say it, lotion, face lotion. So I've always used for face lotion the beauty fluid, Olay beauty fluid, and with SPF in it, but I want to do something a little bit, because dry skin can be a problem, a little bit different. And so I got this, and I just got this is my second tube of it. It's a little more expensive than like what I usually play for face lotion, and it doesn't have SPF in it, but it is like amazing. It is like really thick, but it like soaks in, doesn't leave your skin greasy, and it just makes your skin feel like baby skin. It's amazing. So I use this like twice a day, just like a little bit, and might continue using it. I just have to figure out the SPF thing. So that's face. And then for my cleanser, this isn't new. I've been using this for like 10 years or something, but this Purpose gentle cleansing wash, and it's oil-free, soap-free, and no sulfates added. Super lightweight, and like takes my makeup off like super easy. And I do have a hard time finding it sometimes. I usually buy it from Meyer, but they don't always like have it in stock because they just carry a couple. And then Amazon's a little pricey, and so I just have to, like, when I find it, like stock up on some, because Paul also uses this for his face wash. And then for all over moisturizer, and this was a gift someone gave me in like one of my chemo care package, but this Avveno daily moisturizer lotion has worked really good. I used up all my other lotions during pregnancy that had like scents in them, and this is a scent free? It is like this, yeah, it's fragrance free, but it's just a good all over body lotion. And then for deodorants, Schmidt's a natural deodorant, no aluminums. Use this this lime flavor. I sometimes use the Tom's lavender. That's what I have over there, and this is a new bottle. I've used those for over like a couple years now. I've used the antiperspirant and not, or I'm sorry, I used the deodorant and not an antiperspirant. And there is a little bit of a funky time in between, like switching over when you go from using antiperspirant for years and years and then just go to deodorant. But then after that, to me, I've like felt a decrease in like odor completely, like once I stopped using antiperspirant, and so that was really helpful. And the Schmidt stuff, I like some of them. I don't like all of them. Like I had ones I've just thrown away because I like didn't like it all, but this lime one, I just feel like it works really, really well. Yeah. Okay, so another thing that's like kind of moisturizer is Aquaphor. So I bought my own tube of Aquaphor. Usually I have like tubes for the kids, but this is like wonderful. So I have used it like on my lips when they get really dry from chemotherapy, and then also like in my nose, especially my first time around. That's when my nose got the most dry. And then other spot, like my eyes water like crazy because of the chemotherapy, and like sometimes I'll get like a little patch of like dry skin on the end of my eye, so I can just put a little Aquaphor on that. But normally I just use it on my lips a lot at home. I don't carry this with I don't carry this with me. I do have a little Vaseline in like my purse, but I've never had to use it. Okay, for makeup, this wasn't just chemo related, but I use BB cream as like a foundation. Like usually that's all I use, like as foundation, unless like I'm doing like going out or something. But I usually would use Maybelline's BB cream with the pomegranate in it, and it has SPF as well. But I wanted to try something different, and I've been wanting to try Burt's Bees, and so I use this Burt's Bees, and this is like all gone, and so I need to buy some more, or like cut it and try to get the rest out. I was a little nervous at first because it's like a lot more creamier than the other one, and I wasn't sure how the coverage works, but after you like rub it in, you can't use too much. It really does give good coverage, like a really light, you feel like you're not wearing anything. Again, it does not have SPF in it, and I got the ivory color, so it's tinted moisturizer with green tea, and it's supposed to like hydrate you and also give a little color. And then I did splurge on the rest of this, and partially, I usually don't buy from MLMs. Is that how you say it? Multi-level marketing, MLMs. Anyways, just as like out of like, I just don't do it because I have my reasons, but I usually don't do it. But I reached out to someone who always does her makeup amazing, and then found out that it was because, or not because, but like partially, she's beautiful and knows how to do her makeup, but she uses that Sengent stuff and lip scents, and so I bought some. So at first I bought the lip scents from another person because I wanted like long-lasting lip wear, and then I bought it, and then I'm like, I wear a mask all the time when I'm out, and like I'm warm for videos, but I bought like 2 like really light colors of lip scents, and then I wanted to try the eyeshadow stuff, and so I got 3 of the shadow scents, or 4, but these 3 were like in a pack. Where's my other color? Oh yeah, 5. Yeah, I got 5. These 3 are like in a pack, and I was hoping I'd use these in my eyebrows, but my eyebrows were too light. But I got these 3 colors, and Americano, Natural Tan, and Clove. I like them. I don't know if I'm using them right. I kind of wish I would have got some shimmer. The ones with shimmer, these are just kind of matte, and I don't know, they're all, I don't know. And then I also got, oh, like I want to do a color, so I got this Pink Frost, but it's super light, you could barely tell on my skin. And then just as white, like for mixing and like highlighting, I got just Snow. And the lip colors I got were Goddess and Bombshell. And then they had a deal, and I got mascara that is, it wasn't the waterproof, but it's like water resistant, so it is long wear. And then I got like a free eyeshadow, and I got like a brown black eyeshadow, and I don't mind the eyeshadow and mascara. I'm just not sure how I feel about the, I don't know, I probably just don't know how to do my makeup. Yeah, that's really it. Okay, so that's beauty. And then last thing is, and I've talked about this I believe in another video, but this Sally Hansen vegan hardener for your nails, and it's like a clear coat, and it is supposed to make your nails hard and like kind of protect them. And I've really noticed it has really helped with my chemo nails. I don't know if you would pick it up, but I actually have like lines on my nails. Let's see if it will focus in. Not gonna work. You can't really tell. I have like these lines, kind of like lines from a tree. Not lines that like a, you know, a tree like has its lines or whatever of growth, or like it looks like a rainbow kind of. But every time I get a new chemo, I get like another line, which is, it's so subtle and like not a big deal at all for me. So that's that. Mouth care, I think I've talked about this too, but I bought a soft bristle toothbrush that I use like when my mouth is sore, and then I found that mint in like regular toothpaste, even if it is alcohol free, it's just like, and mouthwash, it's like too much for my mouth. Like the taste of it, it's way too much. And so when my mouth is sore, I've been using, it's almost gone, but Sensitive Arm & Hammer, and it does have mint in it, but it just feels a little bit because of like the baking soda in it, it kind of like mixes well with the mint, and I can just, my mouth can handle it. And then also, it's just a bottle, but it says Tiff's mouthwash. This is baking soda, salt, and water, and that's a really good rinse I've been rinsing out with. Speaking of my mouth gets dry, and so a couple of things, and I haven't had to use these too much except for the first time around. That was just when it got the worst. I think it was because I wasn't keeping up on it with dental stuff like my mouthwash, which I do like now. I do it before I eat and after I eat, during probably like a week and a half after chemo. But this Xyligel, I read or I listened to another video, and she like really highly recommended it, and it's dry mouth and lip, which I haven't used it on my lip, but it's just gel you can put in your mouth, and it like coats your mouth, and it helps reduce saliva and not make it dry. This I keep like on my nightstand, and like if I wake up, because I'll like wake up in the middle of the night, my mouth be so dry, I'll drink water and then I'll use a little bit of this. And then I only use this the first time around, so I have like 2 bottles of it, and these were not very expensive, but these are Xylimelts and for dry mouth, and it's like this little pill you like stick on your tooth and your gum, and it like sticks, you like get it wet and it sticks there, and it takes like 45-ish minutes to like dissolve, but it's not really dissolving. What it's doing is helping produce saliva for your dry mouth. And then this kind of wet my dry nose, but nasal mist, and this is one I stole from the girls, but this is Zarbee's, like it's for kids, but it's fine. It's just like saline nasal mist with aloe, and that has helped. But I really only had to use this the first and like part of the second time around, and then my nose, it's dry and I don't have like hair in there, so like sometimes it just leaks, but it's not like bloody like it was the first time. Okay, so then another thing for dry mouth, and I have not really used this, but it was recommended, but it is candy. And I kept it in my purse, but I've like not really used that. I'm a candy person, I guess, but not always. But this also has Xylimelts in it, and these are ice chips, and they are amazing. They're sugar-free. So Xylimelts, I believe, is like a sugar alcohol, like a sugar-free alcohol sweetener or something. You do have to be careful. You can't go crazy with it because it could cause like stomach issues. And with my chemo, I already have tons of stomach issues, and so I definitely don't want to like go crazy with it. But the biggest thing is that it doesn't promote tooth decay, and your teeth can get your mouth can like harvest bacteria a little more easier during chemo because of like dry mouth and things, and so it is important to like not like let like sugar candy sit on your teeth and things like that. These taste good. I think they were more fresh when I first opened them, and then I haven't really ate them very much. But I got like, this is lemon and this one's cherry, and I have a sour cherry. Should try that again. And I have a, what do you call it, red or a green apple or something in my purse. Okay, so that was kind of all of the beauty and the skin. I'm going to go into the medication, and then I'll show you a couple quick things in the shower. So for indigestion, which is gradually getting worse and worse and worse every single time, these are the best Tums in the world, because these are like chewy ones. They're kind of like Starburst, and they do not taste bad. They come in this little thing. I used these with my first pregnancy like a lot, and then I couldn't find them for my second pregnancy, so I was so happy. I did a CVS run and I like found these again. I should have bought another bag because I only have like 10 left or something, but these are wonderful. I have them in my purse and then here in the house. And then I also have been taking Pepsid just recently every day. I don't have the box anymore, but I also bought this Prilosec for heartburn. I've already explained in my previous video. They're saying I have heartburn, but I kind of think it's a gallbladder issue, because these aren't really working. And yes, but anyways, so I'm doing that. And then what else is in here? Oh, two different people actually bought me these. They're called Queasy Drops, and this is not the original packaging, but it's a sugar-free like candy or that you can like put in your mouth and suck on when you're feeling nauseous. I guess it's also good for, probably use it during pregnancy too. I don't have too much nausea, thank the Lord. I only have 2 pharmacy medications, and one of them is my steroids, which I'm taking now, and the other is Aquaphor. I'm really bad at reading all these things, but this is for nausea, and you could take it like every 6 hours, and I still have quite a few left, and I don't have to take it too often because I'm not like, nausea could be really bad, but they pump you so much when you're at chemo. They give you a lot of stuff for nausea. For sleep, Tylenol PM and melatonin gummies. I just took some of these. I'm not gonna take these yet, but because of the steroids, it makes me not sleep for like 3 or 4 days at night, and that's where this energy is coming from too, because it is 10:30, 10:45 night before my chemo. Anywho, okay. I just continued taking my prenatals because you're supposed to do that. You're supposed to like just like kind of continue taking them, even if you're not breastfeeding. I read it's like still good just to kind of keep your body used to like getting that amount of prenatals. I did kind of stop the last couple weeks to see if that will help, because I read that prenatals can sometimes like give you stomach problems, and I don't need any extra stomach problems. And so I did stop, and I would say my stomach problems side effects were lessened this time around slightly. And so I don't know, I think it could be that. And then I do take a probiotic, started during pregnancy, and it's been really helpful. This is Meyer brand Claritin that I take the day of chemo and a couple days after that they recommended. Of course, ibuprofen. I have a stool softener I take just for a couple days. And then the opposite end, I have Imodium that I take a lot. Like this was like a 24 pack, and I threw away the box. But the box says you could take 4 in 24 hours, right? But like my doctors tell me I could take 8. And I've had to do that like 2 different times. I've had to take 8 in a whole day and then like call them, because if I needed more I would have to go in, but I didn't end up needing more. And I wouldn't like take them like all at the same time. They'd be like an hour spread out, like take 2 and then every hour after. But this is my 4th box that I went through, because this is what helps fix things. So it's awful, but it is what it is. Okay, so bathroom things. These I've been like, I just kind of wanted to buy for a while. My favorite calming scent is eucalyptus mint, and these are eucalyptus mint like tablets, like shower tablets. They're supposed to be like relaxing and stress relieving, like a steam shower, and you like unwrap it and then you melt it, or like the water melts it and kind of releases the scent. And I really like them. They're not as powerful as like, you know, what do you call it, the oils, but I really like it. This is just my shower face wash I've been using for a while. I like to use just like, I don't have super sensitive skin, but I know chemo makes your skin extra sensitive, and so I just try to like stick to that. I still use shampoo and conditioner. These are my curling shampoo and conditioner. I know this one's Curly Girl method approved. I think this one is too. But just to kind of cleanse the scalp. It's super like it's not like super soapy and doesn't have like all the harsh chemicals in it, and it was really good for my scalp and my curls, and still is good for my scalp. And then instead of just a fragrance-free sensitive skin, Dove Gentle Wash, just to kind of be, you know, extra cautious with my skin. Body wash instead of stuff with like all the fun smells in it like I normally do. And then this is really cool. It looks like oatmeal, and it kind of is, because it is an exfoliating body polish, and it's a gentle one, so it's not like super, but it does have like a little bit of like, you know, the normal exfoliating things. And let me see if I can open it. Okay, so just opened it, and it's kind of what it looks like. I've used quite a bit of it, but just to exfoliate, gently exfoliate, not go crazy. My like legs and arms, that's what I've been using it on, because I do have hair there, and just to make sure I can like, the hair that needs to leave gets out, if that makes sense. Like the hair that's, because it falls my particles, I just like gently exfoliate, and it works really well. One last thing, if you made it to the end of this video, I did end up getting a dehumidifier. Because my nose and eyes and throat were so dry the first round, I wanted to kind of just do whatever I can to kind of put moisture in the air, especially overnight, because it got really bad overnight, and things have been better. So I haven't used this all the time, and I've made sure to like cleanse it or clean it, because it can harbor bacteria. And then I figured, we didn't have one, and never used one with the girls, and I figured it wouldn't be a bad thing to have, you know, in the house for like when kids get sick and things like that. So thank you if you made it to the end of this video. I don't know, it was like super random. I need to make more videos. It's just the girls, Abby the baby, hasn't been like napping as good. She's sleeping really good overnight, but just like taking shorter naps, and so it's just kind of hard to get things done, get extra things done, you know. But it's weird having like all of these medications in our house. not against it, but they're all just like symptom medications, and I'm not like generally a sick person. I'm sick. I mean, I have cancer, and so like some of these, I don't know, it's just like weird. Like I'm in my 30s and things are, you have to like buy all these medicines. It's strange, but I'm not against medicine, and I want to help these symptoms as best I can, and so I'm gonna like try different things out, and it's going good so far. So I hope this was helpful to you. Maybe if you're going through chemo and you could like pick up one of these things, I'll try to write down like the names of things in the comment or in the description. And if you aren't going to go through chemo but you just want to like see what's going on, that's what's going on. Let's just look in my medicine cabinet. All right, so thank you.